everybody, Ira Miller here with Homes Around the Village's YouTube channel. Whoa. My seat. Well, Happy New Year, everybody. January 8th. I was kind of thinking earlier that, last week I was thinking I should have just done this live on January 2nd, right? But we didn't get a chance to get the word out, so we just waited till today. All right, so Jerry Bell, Mr. Numero Uno, and let me put this over here. Hey Jerry, how's it going? Hopefully y'all are staying warm up there. Kevin, Happy New Year. Thanks for joining us tonight. Mark Ryan, very good to see you tonight as well. Let's see. We are going to, man, it seems like it's been so long. How the heck? So Elaine's joining us this evening as well. All right, so sorry about joining late. I was interviewing a couple new agents that are going to be joining our office, which is great news. Y'all are going to love them. I will bring them on this channel here. I asked them both, are you okay with being in front of the camera? And both of them said they were, so that's good. I was glad to hear that. So I'm really excited about the new year. I think that there's a lot going on, and got a lot of stuff to talk about, I think, since we haven't been together since, wait a minute, let me look at this. Today's the 8th. Well, I know let's see. Christmas was in the way. Well, not in the way. I love Christmas. Christmas went way too quick this year. Way too quick. I mean, I don't know how to slow it down, but every year it seems like it just goes faster and faster. That month between Thanksgiving and Christmas just goes way too fast. So the 25th, I guess the last time we were together was the 18th of December. So here's what I've decided. I don't know if I should even announce this now or not. Maybe I should wait a little bit, but actually I'm really not going to wait. I think I'm going to start doing these every Monday. If Skip Smith can do his port setting every Wednesday, I guess we can have Homes Around the Villages live every Monday. So I think I'm going to do that. So that's a new change for this year, every week. So hopefully y'all don't get tired of seeing me, and y'all don't get tired of coming back. But let's kind of plan on that, and I think there's enough to talk about where we can do that. Antonio, I'm not seeing how if I can even scroll on this thing. Is this thing scroll?
Are you trying two fingers?
Yeah. But I don't even know. I mean, Heather just popped up, and I want to say hello to Heather. Heather, thanks for joining us this evening.
Oh, no, there's nothing to scroll.
Robert, and then Elaine. So I want to say hi to everybody. I need my sheet. Can you grab my sheet that's in my office there? I'd appreciate it. So, as always, yeah, Kevin, I guess we need to make sure we kind of cut this short tonight.
Sorry?
Yeah. Since we do have the national championship on, we'll see. We'll see what everybody wants to do. I'll do whatever you want to do. So just let me know. So yeah, Monday Night Live every week until we just get tired of seeing each other. How's that? What else? Okay. And I think what we're going to do next week is we have a mortgage person. Her name is Miriam. And I might have to ask Antonio to go in there and get Miriam's information as well. Because tonight what I want to do is I want to talk a little bit about Pete says, Skip Smith just complains. Easy to do that every day. This is true. But you know what? Skip Smith built his YouTube channel as the village's curmudgeon, right? And now that I think about it, I haven't seen Skip Smith on this Monday Night Live, and I can't tell you how long. So, somebody needs to tell him he needs to jump on this thing every now and then. Yeah, 7:30 for the big game. So, Andrea Martin, hello from Chicago. Happy New Year, and Happy New Year to you too. Is it Andrea or Andrea? I'm assuming it's Andrea. Anyways, thank you for joining us tonight. I would like to, well, I'm going to wait a little bit, but are there more?
I've got two.
I think that's all we got.
Should I just show them on camera?
You can't download them to the computer?
We should have done that like an hour ago. If we were going to do it that way.
Okay, Mr. Dilemma. You need to write that down. Ask Ira if Kevin has sent us any pictures so we can download them to the computer. All right, everybody. First of all, check this out. No, your computer screen or television screen is not messing up. I broke my phone right here in the corner. And I've been dealing with this since Thursday. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Oh man, I should have brought I need to pull that up too. Do me a favor, Antonio, print out what Asurian has been sending me in an email. You guys aren't going to believe this. So I'm with Verizon. I don't know how many people are out there with Verizon, but I broke my phone. This is what it does. All my control things are down here. So I have to just kind of try to remember where my control stuff is. And hopefully I hit it in the right spot. And it's just crazy. It's just, how would you like to deal with that? I mean, it's just driving me crazy. So I went to Verizon. I said, hey, broke my phone. I have insurance. I've been paying for insurance for 20 years. I've been with Verizon for 20 years, right? So I go to a Verizon store. Hey, broke my phone. Oh, you got to go and you got to type in phoneclaims.com and you have to go ahead and enter your information. And Asurian, who is our third-party insurance provider, will go ahead and send you a new phone. Oh, okay. Phoneclaims.com, put my information in there. Hit send. thank you for sending us the information. We're sorry you broke your phone, blah, blah, blah. And so everything I read was that they were going to go ahead and overnight me a phone. So I wouldn't have to deal with this for more than a day. You getting that pulled up?
Assurian? They sent it. Did they send it to your personal email or this email?
Homes Around the Villages.
I don't know how to spell Assurian.
A-S-S, or A-S-U-R, Assurian, A-S-U-R.
I'm not seeing that.
Wow. Sorry, guys. I know we're just kind of burning time here, but once again, I got to try to get on my phone and see if I can pull up A-S-U-R-I-A-I-O. This is crazy. A-S-U-R-I-O. Antonio.
Yeah.
Anyways, you guys have to see this. I mean, it's just unbelievable. So, here, I'm just going to do it this way. Your replacement is on back order, right? That was from today. They've been sending me this every day since Thursday. So when am I going to get a phone? It's anybody's guess, right? Well, I walk into Verizon. I said, hey, I've been a customer for 20 years. I pay you, not Assurian, Verizon, every month, including whatever it costs me for insurance for all my phones. And Assurian is telling me it's on back order. I said, I'm a businessman. I'm a broker. I need a phone, and a phone that works. I'm missing phone calls, all kind of stuff. Well, Mr. Miller, let me just check and see what we can do for you. This is after waiting 35 minutes just to see somebody in a Verizon store. And then after about 15 minutes, they're like, well, I'm going to talk to my manager, see what my manager says about all this. And they come back, oh, sorry, we can't do anything. I'm like, what do you mean you can't do anything? Well, you have to go through Assurian. I said, Assurian says the phone's on back order. You need to give me a new phone and get whatever it is back from Assurian. But I need a new phone. This is crazy. No, Mr. Miller, I'm sorry. We can't. There's nothing we can do. But we can call Assurian. Oh, okay, go ahead and call Assurian. So they call Assurian. Hello, this is Assurian. If this is Verizon store calling, asking for an emergency phone replacement from your store, please hit this button. If you're looking to talk to somebody else, I said, hey, this says, what they're saying is, you guys can give me a phone. This is an emergency replacement. You can give me a phone. You need to give me a phone. Oh, no, we can't do that. What do you mean you can't do that? Oh, that's only for if you're a doctor who's on call and needs their phone for that, or if you're a police officer and you're on call and you need your phone. We can't do that just for you. You got to be kidding me. That's just crazy. So needless to say, I am not happy with Verizon whatsoever. And after today, when I just got this message I just showed you today, it's still on back order. I'm going back to Verizon. So I might be going to T-Mobile and seeing how T-Mobile is as far as getting me a phone. Anyways, all right, so let's move on. Sorry about that rant. If anybody knows anybody in Verizon, please let me know. So, let's see. They only care about new customers. I believe that. Anyways, all right, let's talk business. So we have 32 people that is showing up today, and like I just want to remind everybody, we decided we were going to do these lives and reach out to people every week. So let's get through January, see how that works for us, and we'll take a look at it, see what everybody thinks. If you have too much of Ira, then maybe we'll scale back, okay? So we'll just talk about that at the end of the month. So can anybody out there tell me if they are a new viewer, if this is your first time on our Monday Night Live, if you could please just let us know in our chat if you are a first-time viewer. I would love to know if you are first time here. So, see, I can't even swipe this, but here, maybe you can answer that for me. All right, Kevin, I only saw the two, which we're going to show in just a second. So I'll have to look at that again. But, so this phone thing's driving me crazy. All right. Anyways, let's see. I have. All right. Yes. First time. Gracie, thank you very much. I appreciate you letting me know. Mike Adams, thank you for joining us. I really appreciate that. Cool, giving me the thumbs up. So we'd just like to know who our new people are. And a lot of our people here. Okay, so let me talk with Elaine. So Elaine, I thought about that You Break, We Fix. It's $300 and something. I went over to Geek Squad over at Best Buy. And because it's doing this crazy stuff, they're saying that it's not just the screen that's broke, but there's something inside the phone that's broke. And that's why it's doing that. And so I don't think just fixing the screen is going to do me any good. Kevin, old buddy, old pal, hope you're staying warm up there. I hear you got a blizzard coming. So I hate to hear that, my man. But yeah, hold up. ASURIO. Yeah, so you can see even as far back as the 4th, Back order, back order, back order. Are you kidding me? How you back ordering my phone? That is insanity. They're going to have to come clean. But anyways, years ago, I guess 20 years ago, I had a dispute with Sprint when there was a Sprint. I told them the same thing. If y'all don't, I forget what it was now, but I said, I'm leaving. And they don't care. I had Sprint stock. I said, I got Sprint stock. You're going to let a good customer who's been with you guys, I think I was with them for 15 or 20 years. Nope, they didn't care. It's crazy. So, Swan, 20 years with T-Mobile. How do you like T-Mobile? My man, Kevin, his friend has T-Mobile, and it's awful. And thank you, Scott, for saying never too much with Ira. Hopefully, I can live up to that. So thank you so much. Sandy McAllister, thank you for joining us. And I really appreciate it. And Timajima Absarine, you're a new viewer, so awesome. And we're gonna, we really appreciate, and Pete's, this is his second time here, so thanks for coming back, Pete. Means a lot. Thank you. So it looks like we got quite a few first timers. So that's good. 2 to 3 inches of rain tomorrow. Ooh. Timajima, snow coming tonight and tomorrow here in Wisconsin. Schools are closed. I didn't think y'all closed your schools up there because from what they tell me, y'all get snow all the time. It's a piece of cake, but you know, I know when it's down somewhere like, let's say, Tennessee, you know, and it's 1 inch of snow and they close everything, everybody makes fun of them. So Ricky P, he likes it. So I have the Samsung S23 Ultra. And I guess they just, I don't know if because of Christmas they ran out of, but see, all these are refurbished models, actually, now that I think about it. They don't send you a new one, and that's the one thing about Verizon. They don't want to give me a new phone. They want Asurion to have brought in a broke phone and then refurbished it and then send it out. This is unacceptable. All right, Kevin. I don't know, man. I mean, let me get back as best I can. Where's Kevin? Kevin, my man. Here he is. All right, look. There's 2, and this is the only, well, I got that one. That was on New Year's. But I sent Kevin that one, I believe. Yeah, I was on vacation, but I didn't get a bunch of them. But anyways, let's show you what we got. So, little Noah. Uh-oh, wait a minute. There's little Noah on the top, hanging out. He's getting big already. Man, I remember when we used to say that about Geo, Kevin, that, ooh, he's getting big. Ooh, he's getting big. Look at that head of hair. And then I'm thinking that's big Geo on the bottom. Let's see, there he is. There, that's better. How's that? And there's a better picture of, if you can get around that flashing. There we go. How's that? It's driving me crazy. So, Kevin, thank you for the picture. Picture of Noah. Pictures of my man. Oh, there's Gio on New Year's. Yeah. Looks like he was having fun. I think these are some old pictures that I got. with Geo. This doesn't even do it justice with this phone flashing. No, I'm sorry, Kevin. That's driving me crazy. Turn this thing upside down. I didn't get the bunch of Christmas pictures. I don't think. Let me look one more time. Bunch of Christmas pictures. Okay. Well, yeah, I guess because I don't know, it's with this flashing. There's the great family for Christmas. Who's that dude? Mr. Noah. There he is again. There's a little favoritism going on here, Kevin. My man Gio seems to be out of the picture. Oh, here he is. Okay. But that looks like that was from Halloween. I think this is Halloween too. We're going back. Oh yeah, 11/6. So yeah, these are all my pictures. There's Kevin and Gio. So now everybody knows what you look like, Kevin. Better watch out. Alrighty. Here's what I got for y'all. I have some really good bits of information. School is canceled. School is canceled. Jamie Miller? Well, you better come home then if school's canceled. It'll be here and gone, but 8 to 11 inches. That's almost a foot of snow. Wow. Yeah, Victoria. I mean, so Jamie Miller up here, her and her brother, Joey, kept trying to talk me into an iPhone. Well, I probably should have got an iPhone, because then we could have done that, what is that, Life 360? And then I could have tracked Jamie and Joey on their iPhones, because they won't give us a Snapchat map or anything like that. So, but, look, fit. So trying to learn an iPhone, I can't do it. So Victoria, you and me. Okay, that's why I want to move to the village and get out of this weather. Well, come on down. Because, as they say, it's a beautiful day in the villages. But I don't think so. Oh, here's one thing we can do too. Let's do this. I want to check it out anyways. Oh. Ooh, I might have to get out of here. It's coming. All that weather is coming across Florida. All the green is messing with the green screen.
Oh, wow.
So Jamie, hunker down, girlfriend. Okay. Let's see here. Okay. One thing I want to talk about, I made myself a few little notes this time around. I'm not a real big note taker, and anytime I do a video, I never have notes. I just ad-lib everything. But I didn't want to miss out on some things. Anyways, mortgage rates. I want to talk to everybody about mortgage rates. Okay, interest rates in particular. So Mortgage interest rates. Seems like this time of the year in January, sales kind of, especially for the big homes, sales for the big homes. Oh, and by the way, Antonio,
Yeah.
whenever we do a live stream, I need to make sure that I have my matrix up.
Yeah, it's on the other screen. Hit 2 to bring it up.
Oh, it is? Okay. This time of the year, mostly, I guess, seasonal home buyers are coming in. But for those of you who are wanting to buy a home and you're afraid of what's going on this year, this is an election year. Every election year, I've been doing this for 24 years, selling homes, right? Every election year, which is every 2 years, everybody kind of like freezes. What am I going to do? What's going to happen? I've heard so many things that, well, I'm not going to get political tonight, okay? So I've got to stay out of that. But interest rates. If you're worried about interest rates, here's what I would suggest. We look for homes, we go to the seller and we say, Mr. and Mrs. Seller, we want to make an offer on your home. Actually, we're not even gonna ask them. We're gonna write it up in our contract. And in our contract, let's see, Antonio says I can go here. And I can go here. Oops. Let me go back. And Stellar, form simplicity. All right, so real estate contract. Looks like this. I don't know. Well, we're going to use a blank contract. There we go. Blank forms, Florida, and real estate contract, right? Come on. Now, these are all the real estate forms, if you can believe that, in the state of Florida. There's a bunch. But residential contract for sale and purchase. And I don't know if I can do a... So this is a blank contract, but down here it'll say purchase price, and then it'll also say financing, right? So we'll put in here that you are financing. And then at the bottom, what we're going to do is we're going to put in, let's see, we can see where it says cost to be paid by buyer. We can put in here, seller to pay 2 points for origination. Something like that. Seller to pay 2 points in mortgage. All right. Anyways, we would do that down there. What we're doing is we're telling the seller, we'll buy your home, but we would like for you to pay for our origination points on our mortgage so we can buy down the interest rate. And so, I don't know, seller to pay maybe $5,000, maybe that way. That might be better. to pay $5,000 for origination points in the mortgage, something like that. Anyways, I've come up with this idea where those of you who are afraid that the interest rates are going to go down, and you're kind of waiting to see what's going to happen. And I believe I was talking to my mortgage person, or one of my mortgage people today, who told me it went down a full point. So I'm thinking it was up around 8. Seems to me like it should be down around 7 now. And about $5,000 should pay down to about, I would say, another point for about 6%. So we can probably buy your interest rate on down, so you're not worried about whether or not you're going to miss out on some lower interest rates in a mortgage. So let's kind of think about that a little bit. And right now, I think prices have started to drop as well. And so if and when interest rates do go down, then sales are going to go up, and if sales go up, prices are going to go up. So we don't want to miss out on a good price on a home because of interest rates, when we can request the seller to pay down your interest rate. So that is a good ploy, I think, when we're looking for homes. If you're thinking about buying now and you have a mortgage, we can definitely see if we can't get that seller to pay down your interest rate, okay? And speaking of mortgage people, I had Blakely reach out to Miriam, who she came to us, I guess, like, I think we interviewed her. Were you here when Miriam was here? A couple of weeks ago, maybe?
I think, but I don't think I talked to her.
I can't, because I was gone the week after Christmas.
Yeah.
So it might have been the week before Christmas. Anyway, she came in here to talk with us. She seemed pretty sharp. I'm going to try to get her on our live here next week.
Oh, her? Yeah, I do remember her. Yeah.
So is she going to be able to fit in here? Yeah, she should be able
Yeah,
to.
we'll find space for her.
So Miriam, you could expect to have her, and we're going to get her take on mortgage rates, where she thinks they're going, about buying down the rate with origination points, and we'll get a strategy set up next week when she's here, okay? All right, so, and, well, we don't need to talk about that, so. All right, so we did talk about weekly live streams. Let's see here. We got anybody? Question for you. Thank you. So, Tamajima, I hope that's the way you say your name, Tamajima. Kind of flows. I like that. Tamajima, question for you, Ira. If I bought a house with a bond and want to pay cash for the home and want to pay off the bond yearly, do I need to take out a mortgage for the bond? No. So you pay these bonds. Well, here, I tell you what. Great question. Thank you for the question. And I'm going to answer your question like this. You know the old saying, if you give somebody a fish, they eat for a day. If you teach somebody to fish, they eat forever. Well, we're going to teach you to fish here. Right. So, the villages, districtgov.org. See that up here? And we're going to talk about go to the quick links and residential bond assessment information. this is where it talks about if you choose not to pay off the bond debt before July cutoff date, the annual assessment will continue to appear on the tax bill until the debt is paid off. If you choose to pay off your remaining bond assessment before the July cutoff date, the yearly installments will be eliminated from your annual tax bill. If you pay off your bond between July and the July cutoff date in September 16th, you will owe no additional interest. However, you'll still have one more annual bond assessment on your tax bill. So that's why I wanted to go to right here to the source. All right, if you pay your bond between September 17th and March 16th, you will owe 6 months additional interest if you pay off your bond. See, it was more than just a yes or no answer. So hopefully, the July cutoff date is July 16th to eliminate the bond assessment. There you go. That makes it kind of quick and easy. But go to districtgov.org and then go to your quick links and go to your residential bond information. If you're looking to find out, paying off your bond, here's another one. You can pay off your bond at any time during the year. See, it used to be, I think you could only pay it off like during May, is what it used to be. Now you can pay it off at any time during the year. Payoff amounts provide an included $10 county lien release filing. Of course it does. All right, so there you go. So, Tamajima, hopefully that answered your question and you are good to go there. All right, let me bring myself back up here and let's see. So there we go. So we answered that for you. The bond payment loan stays with the house through the county. You don't have to do anything similar to the property tax. So, let's see, question. If I bought a house with a bond and want to pay cash for the home and want to pay off the bond, and want to pay off the bond yearly. I'm sorry, I kind of missed that. Do I need to take out a mortgage for the bond? And the answer, just like Jerry said, no, it comes in on your property taxes every year and you pay it off yearly as you pay your property taxes. So thank you, Jerry, for that. I guess I misread. I thought she was thought that she might have needed to take out a mortgage just to pay off the bond, and but no, it says if she wants to pay it off yearly. That's what everybody does. This is a good place to ask questions. Learn about the villages. So yeah, like I said, we try to teach you to fish here. Will sellers go for it when they want to get as much as they can for the house? Also, will they want to try to ask for more money in the asking price? So, any of those options could be. I would have to say that things have kind of slowed down as far as sales go. If we want to go there, we can go there, Robert. And this is searching for homes in the villages, and we like to kind of check on that from time to time. 371 matches, so the inventory is going off. I was showing that to Blakely earlier today, and she goes, wow. I remember when I first started working here 2 years ago, there were only 66 homes in inventory. So you see how the market has turned around in 2 years. And not only that, but the normal inventory that I've seen over the years has been around 500, 550. But I would say with the amount of homes, with the amount of additional homes that the Villages developer has built in the last few years, that average probably needs to go up, I would say, to about 600 at least. So there you go, 371 matches. Now, let's get away from active. Let's see what's sold in the last 30 days. That's always a good indicator. What has sold in the Villages the last 30 days? 96 homes. Okay? And if I went, let's say, 365, which was a year ago, to 720. No, that's not going to do what I wanted to do. Because, well, let's see. Let's take a look. We can look, right? When were these sold? Sold date, yeah, closed. Oh, well, now they're all over the place. See, 9, 4, 3. Didn't work out like I thought it would. I'll have to figure that out. Sorry, but I know it wasn't 1,400. So we'll just need to just go back on that, and I'll have to try to figure that out to see what it was a couple years ago, so we can kind of compare the two. But 371, and then if we go back to here, let's go back to 30 days. I want to show you. No, I know it's not 467. Oh, active, that's why. 96. Here's our results. So let's take a look at what average days on the market's been doing. Okay? So these are average days on the market. 104, 28, 81, 304. Ooh, 30. They must have really dropped the price on this one. So not too terribly bad. If we come down here, it's looking like, I don't know, well, you got a lot less here as well. So maybe 50 or 60 days on the market seems to be possibly the average. Maybe less. Maybe 50, 40 to 50 actually, if we kind of just look these over. So 40 to 50 days on the market isn't that bad, really. All right, coming back here. So hopefully that was a good little learning lesson. So back to Robert. Well, sellers go for it when they want to get as much as they can for the house. Look, those are usually for sale by owners. Those owners that want to get as much as they can for a house, right? And I don't know if most of you have seen the for sale by owners that we've taken videos of. We need to kind of pick that up. We got kind of caught up in the holidays, but we will go ahead and get that going again and bring you some more for sale by owner videos. But look, the bottom line is people want to sell their home. Now, do they want to drop it $5,000? If it's been on the market for over 30 days, or would they go ahead and say, hey, I was going to drop it $5,000 anyways, so why don't I just go ahead and pay those origination fees? It's a win-win. The seller's selling his home, the buyer's getting the home and a reduced interest rate. Everybody's happy. So no, I think they will go for that. Now, will they go for it if it's been on the market 2 or 3 days, or 5 days, or 7 days? Maybe not. Maybe not. But if it's been on the market over 30 days, which really isn't that too terrible, as we just saw, average days is about 40 to 50, yeah, I think they will, because after 30 days is typically when homeowners tend to want to drop the price of their home. So there you go, answer for that for Robert. And then also, will they want to try to ask for more money on the asking price? They may not, we would just have to, see what happens. But we're the buyer. We're in the driver's seat. So there you go. Let me see, what is Miss Miller, right before Christmas, right? What was right before Christmas? Trying to see what... Oh, Heather, what is the temperature there, Ira? Well, good question. Again, telephone issues. Because I used to have the weather right Pine Mountain, Georgia. We're not in Pine Mountain. We're not in Kansas anymore. We're in the Villages, so I push the Villages. 61 degrees in the Villages, Florida right now. We got some rains coming across Ocala, but looks like I got a little window of opportunity there. So 61 degrees, that's not bad. Yeah, very wet snow. Oof. Bad for shoveling. That's why I have a snow blower. So snow blowers, I guess, take care of that wet snow too, huh, Kevin? You got to hire that little neighborhood kid to go out there and do it for you. Jamie, not sure what you're talking about, girlfriend, right before Christmas. I don't see any questions. Where is it? Anyways, school is canceled. Oh, maybe Jerry asked her something here. Anyways, Pete, is there a general preference which way the front or the rear of the house should face given the hot sun in Florida? Well, so it kind of depends on what you want to use the home for. If it's a seasonal home, obviously you don't care which way it faces. You might want it to face west or south, because that's when you're going to get the sun in the lanai. Because the sun tends to be on the southern horizon, and then in the summertime it's straight overhead. A lot of people say they don't like a western exposure in their lanai. So that's that. I have seen people enclose their lanais, so you don't have an issue there. I've seen people have these like bamboo curtains that come down, which is cool, which will keep the sun from coming in. Some people have, their neighbors have big trees in the back, so they don't have to worry about that. It just all kind of depends on the situation of the home and the time of the year. If you're a full-time resident, my understanding is a lot of people want their lanai to face east, so they get the morning sun, and then in the afternoon or the evening, the sun is hitting the front of their house. Now, a lot of homes in the Villages have a back lanai and a front porch, so you could probably hang out at one time of the day on one side and the other time of the day on the other side. So there's a lot of things to take into consideration, Pete, when you're buying a home. And that's kind of what we go over with you whenever we sit down with you and we have a little conference before we go out and look at anything. So I can't give you really a real specific, but I would say a lot of majority of the full-time people would rather not have the lanai face to the west, getting that direct sun in the afternoon. If it's facing the south, you're getting the sun right overhead, so it's not really coming in. But in the wintertime, when you really want it, when it's a little cooler out, it's coming in. So a south exposure for the lanai is really good as well, and for your home, especially taking into consideration if you sit outside a lot, and in the wintertime, you're getting that sun coming in most of the day as that sun is on the southern horizon, which for me that way is south. So hopefully that kind of helped. Jamie, are you back in school? Yep. Oh, Jamie scored. I don't know if she wants to tell you, Jerry, but she scored big time. I'm working with a big time developer who's looking for some property for a brand new veterans clinic to replace the one that's out there on 42 on the very north end of the Villages. So they're looking a little bit more centrally located to put the new veterans clinic in. And Jamie is doing interior architectural design, and her project is designing a building. I think it's a 2-story building for veterans, for them to come and stay. It's kind of mainly for homeless people and who need some kind of medical care. Well, she reached out to these guys that I've been working with, and they responded to her. So she's very excited about that. So that's good. So Jamie, I hope you are happy with the contact that you got from those guys. Instead of teaching me how to fish, can you teach me how to make beef brisket? Oh, ask Jamie. I cook an awesome beef brisket, Jerry. Oh, Kevin can. So guess what? When Kevin moves down, we're all going to Kevin's house for beef brisket. Although, maybe Jerry's talking about that beef brisket I took him to eat at Artman's Smokehouse. So Jerry's that's probably a little fling out there on when I took Jerry and Kevin to Artman's. Right, Jerry? Jerry, when are you going back to the Villages? How many of those might have been recently bought and at the risk of being upside down in value? And how many of those might have been recently bought and upside? So here's the thing. You know what? Last year prices were really high. Not last year, 2022. I keep forgetting we're in 2024. In 2022, man, the market was burning hot. Prices were high. Days on market were extremely low. People were paying over market price. So Robert is worried about, what about those people now who are upside down? Well, let me tell you something. When I work with somebody, I usually ask them, okay, so we're going to make sure we get you the right home. And I mean, I've had people I sold homes to almost 24 years ago now that are still here living in the Villages. So we get it right. You don't have to worry about, selling your home in a year or 2 years. Hopefully, we're going to get it right for you, and then the market's always going to go like this, but it goes kind of up and down, but there's always it's always an upward trajectory. Even though it goes down, it goes up, and then it just keeps going. So if you're upside down a year later, and you want to sell your home, it's because you've gotten with a terrible real estate agent who really wasn't working in your best interest and didn't tell you what you should be really looking out for. We don't do that here, and that's why you really need an experienced agent. And hopefully, you know that I am that experienced agent, and will make sure that you're not upside down in your home, barring any tragic incidents in your life. I'm late. Mindy, you are late, girl. Mindy, this is National College Football Night. In about 25 minutes, Michigan will probably kick off to Washington. And there's the college national championship going on. So, you are late, because a lot of people are probably going to start heading out. And Bill Rizzo, again, another better late than never person. So thanks for joining. And Mindy, thank you so much for joining us tonight. We talked about a lot of stuff. Mindy talked about how you can buy down your interest rate, how you can get the seller of a home to buy down your interest rate. And if you're worried about buying a home with a mortgage and worried about mortgage rates going down, and you bought at a time when mortgage rates were higher, we can help you with that. So Jerry, I let the top secret out of the bag. You can't be upside down if you pay cash. Most people pay cash in the villages. About how many vets in the village? Oh my gosh. Whew. That's a great question, and I would have to ask the people I'm working with how many they would estimate are in the villages. Alrighty, so hello, Ira from the Florida Keys. So yeah, if you're driving up here from the Florida Keys, it is an 8-hour drive, and for the longest period, well, I don't know where in the Keys Bill is, but that's a 2-lane road, and on the weekends, in the summertime, forget about it. You better go in the middle of the night during the week to get down to where you're going to check into your hotel, because that traffic is horrible going down there. So, yes, Mindy, I do commercial. And, Jerry Bell, Jamie Miller is going to get all over you asking that question. And I can pretty much probably say that FSU should be playing tonight, okay? Because if they didn't get eliminated from the playoffs, they'd probably still have all their players playing to win a college championship. But because FSU got screwed over and was eliminated from the college championship, Texas is gone. They got beat. Alabama's gone. They got beat. They all had one loss on their oh man, you really got me started now, Jerry. So Texas and Alabama, Never should have been in there. Alabama especially, because Texas already beat them. So, and the whole thing is ridiculous, right? They were saying, oh, we know we made the right decision because look how good Alabama put up a fight. Well, hey, FSU probably could have beat them. So I don't even want to go down that road. You see, you got me started now. Hold up. Go back. Excuse me. All right, so Jerry doesn't know when he's going down. And then Kevin will be down March 30th. People were playing golf in my community in Virginia today. Wow. I bet they're not playing golf tomorrow with this rain coming in. All right, my back patio faces west, binding low sun this time of year. My front porch faces south. But it's fine because it's deep and covered. You must have a patio villa, Mindy. Anyways, there you go. But in the wintertime, like I said, you want as much sun as you can get. Blinding. Oh, my back patio faces west. Blinding low sun this time of the year. My front porch faces south. East, but it's fine because it's deep and covered. Oh, that wouldn't be a patio villa. Back to Mindy's question. Yes, I will work on commercial projects when they are presented to me. I'm not actually out there looking for them. They just happen to find me, and that's great. All right, Joe Bremer. So, thanks for joining, Joe. I would say it's good to see you, but it's good that you can see me. And Joe is working with Kirk and myself in purchasing a townhouse down around, where is he? Around the Tampa area somewhere. So, Joe, we got your back. I already talked to your mortgage person today. Made double sure that she knows what's going on. She knows what she's doing. So, we've got you covered here. Where did this? Okay. So, I don't know why Kevin fired Jerry, but I guess I know why he's fired. Because he didn't say, hey, everybody give Ira the thumbs up. Right, Kevin? It's too cold in Virginia. Well, Mindy, you just told me it was only 45 degrees there. Yeah. 61 here. This has been a really cold winter. Usually this time of the year is, I don't know, we're usually in the 70s every day. It might go down for a couple of days and go back up. But man, I'm telling you, it's been cool temperatures, and I'm actually kind of loving it because this is so unusual, and I like colder temperatures. I get to turn my fireplace on in my house, which I love. So, anyways, I'm just trying to make sure I'm not missing anybody. Wish she was down there. I'm in Marathon. Okay, I like Marathon, right before the 7 Mile Bridge there. And wow, 6.5 hours, really? We took 27. The turnpike is about 6.5 hours. Wow. So my son went to Florida Tech. They didn't have a football team, I don't think. Not a ranked one. They're the Panthers. How did FSU do in their bowl game? Jerry, did you really ask that question? Yeah, thank God it's a 12-team playoff. But anyways, the damage has been done. So all the players, once FSU was out of the playoffs and not playing for the national championship, a bunch of the players entered the college football portal and are gone. And here's a guy, Rodemaker, sits there, goes in the portal. I heard that he is joining Ole Miss, and they're saying he's going to have to battle for a position. What is that? I mean, Florida State beat Ole Miss, so this guy, I don't know what his deal is, but okay, I got you, Mindy. I figured it out when you said a nice deep lanai. But oh yeah, Sylvain. So, solar panels for a pool, or to power your home. I'm not a big fan of solar panels to power your home because of what they cost. It would take so many years to pay those solar panels off each month. It's not worth it. And then those solar panels only have a certain lifetime. I don't think it's much more than 10 years. Usually you pay for solar panels for 20 or 25 years. So I personally don't think that they're worth it. So until solar panels get more perfected, and which I think, years down the road they will be, but I just don't think that it's worth the cost. So what is your opinion of getting solar panels? There we go. It's 74 in Marathon now. Wow. Okay. Ira's got a pool guy. I got a guy. Ira, why does a pre-owned veranda in Village of Richmond cost over $100,000 more than a new one in Dabney? They look identical minus landscaping. Well, and then here's Mindy. The pre-owned is more because the seller needs to pay the realtor and make some money. That's my best guess. Maybe they added improvements, but maybe not. So, I would say there's several reasons why. Number one, you're out of the construction zone pretty much now. As a pre-owned home, you don't have to deal with construction anymore. Number two, the bonds are higher now. You should check on what the bonds are in Dabney. I'm pretty sure they're pretty extensive there, probably much more. And then you have all the basics. You have your contractor grade ceiling fans, blinds, stuff like that. So a lot of people have really maybe enclosed their lanais. They've probably put maybe crown molding in their house, maybe plantation shutters. Upgrading the landscaping is a biggie. That's a lot of money to do that. Painting their driveway, that's a lot of money to do that. So once you start adding it all up, then you realize that it's as good a deal, if not a better deal, than what you can get in a new home. So the best way to heat a pool, roof panels or heat pump, I would probably say the roof panels. Just depends, Sylvain, on if you're looking to go in it year round, you might have to have both, right? And but roof panels will definitely help, even when the temperatures are like in the 60s in the daytime. Those black panels up on the roof really attract the heat and heat that pool up pretty good. So as long as you keep it going and you don't let it drop down too low and then have to try to heat it up again, I think you'll be good to go. And you might want to go ahead and just go with those roof panels, especially if you're going to use that pool a lot. Now, if you're not going to use it that much, then maybe just go with the heat pump, right? For the money, the heat pump's probably going to work better for you and give you much better temperatures than what the solar panels can in the wintertime. So again, if you're going to use it every day, you're probably definitely going to want to get the solar panels and just keep those on. And then, like I said, you might have to get both just to kind of top it off. All right, wait till you see what the bonds will be in the Eastport area. Swan, I was out there last month, Dabney, and all the new spots are way out on their own, far away from the square. And, oh, man, Mindy, I am so happy that you brought this up. Incredibly happy. All right, because I wanted to make sure I didn't forget about this. I got a notice from my mortgage company in, I guess, November, and I just kind of set it off to the side. And I just happened to open it up because I just thought it was a bill, like they send me every month. And I look at it and it's not a bill, it's a letter. And it says, Mr. and Mrs. Miller, your mortgage is going to go up about $1,000 a month, and because you have to pay for your escrow that didn't meet the demand for your homeowner's insurance this coming year and for next year. So we're raising your mortgage. I'm like, what? Wait a minute. What's going on here? $1,000 more? So I read it more. Come to find out, stupid me, not paying attention. 3 years ago, my homeowner's insurance was $4,400. No, it was like $4,300. That was still a lot. And then 2 years ago, it went to $5,600. And my mortgage did go up a little bit to compensate for that extra escrow amount in my homeowner's insurance. And then last March, it went up to $9,600 for homeowner's insurance. Now, I keep getting questions all the time about, I hear homeowners insurance is really high in Florida and everybody's all concerned. I'm like, really there's not much, there shouldn't be a concern. And then I find out last year, and I didn't even realize it, I just started paying my extra, when my mortgage went up last year, I just started paying on the extra. And now this year just went crazy, and then I check it. Almost $10,000 for homeowners insurance is nuts. And that was with Allstate Insurance Company. I've been with Allstate for over 20 years. I couldn't believe it. I simply could not believe it. My roof is 3 years old. My air conditioner is 3 years old. My water heater is an on-demand water heater, is 2 years old. All those things that should bring your homeowner's insurance down. Almost 10 grand for homeowner's insurance. So I called, I'm like, this is nuts. And this is like right around, this is the weekend. This is actually the weekend of right before New Year's. Was it New Year's or was it Christmas? No, no, it was right before. It was the weekend of Christmas that I started reading all this and looking at all this. I'm like, man, oh man, I can't wait to get a hold of my insurance company because I'm going to give them a real piece of my mind. And then I went on Google and I started looking, and I remember one of my customers who I sold a home to told me they went with this insurance company called Kin, K-I-N Insurance. I think they're out of Orlando. So I went ahead and I filled out the paper, not the paperwork, but I filled out the, what you have to fill out online. And they gave me an estimate of $2,600 for my homeowner's insurance. Now, I have a 3,000 square foot home. I do have a pool. I'm on a little over a half acre in a gated community. And $2,600 compared to $9,600. $7,000 difference. I know we're long. I know we've been on about an hour and a half, but I really hope that somebody, and I'm gonna bring this up at the top of next week when we're here. By the way, everybody, the ones that came in late, I told everybody I'm gonna start doing these weekly, every Monday evening at 6 o'clock. At least for the month of January, we're gonna see how it works out, and probably keep going for the rest of the year. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and bring this up again next week, so all the people who want to watch this live again over when we post it to our channel, I don't want anybody to miss this. And I can't believe I've almost forgotten. Thank you, Mindy, for reminding me. But that is crazy. Allstate, Verizon, we talked about them. These people, these big companies, these giant companies are crazy. And they don't care. I called Allstate up. I said, hey, you're charging me $9,600 a year for homeowners insurance? Are you crazy? And they're like, yeah, that's what it is. I said, you can cancel my policy immediately, effective immediately. Oh, okay, did you get your insurance somewhere else? I said, yes, I did. And I told him who I got it from, Kin Insurance. Oh, okay, Mr. Miller, well, would you send us the declaration page of that insurance, so once we get that, we'll go ahead and cancel your policy. They didn't have any problem. They didn't try to say, wait a minute, can I take a look at it? Can I see what we can do to reduce the rate? Nothing. After 20 years of being a customer, a loyal customer, they're like, okay, see you later. We don't care. That just blew my mind. So I'm going to try to get somebody from Kin Insurance to come sit right here next to me too, if in a couple of weeks, or maybe next week or whatever. I am going to have Miriam from the mortgage company here next week as well to answer and talk about some of those things to pay down interest rates. So hope everybody comes back next week and joins us next week, because we're going to have some of these professionals come on in here and talk to you about insurance and a mortgage. An interest rate on a mortgage and insurance. All right, let's see if we're missing anything. How much does the pool add to your insurance cost? So I don't even know what the pool adds. All I know is I'm paying $2,600 now versus $9,600. I'm just blown away. I'm so mad about that. I'm so mad I paid a whole year of $9,600 insurance. I just can't believe that I took my eye off the ball, and that's why I want everybody, check your insurance policies. Make sure your homeowner's insurance didn't jack you up without telling you. I said, why didn't you call me? Why didn't you tell me that you're going up? Oh, well, we sent you an email. Where did you send the email to? I have one email address that I use for junk emails, these people who want you to fill this stuff out so they can send you junk emails. And that's where it went. I don't ever check that email address. That's crazy. I figured they would send me a letter anyways. No, they sent me an email to my junk email address. So Bill's saying he's got hurricane insurance for $5,000 in the Keys. Well, I told you, Mindy, how big my home is. And yeah, I'm paying for mayhem, all right. They're lucky I didn't mayhem them when I found out about it. And nothing I can do about getting my money back. It's crazy. I think I will. So Jerry says, do a video short, Antonio, on the insurance. And I will. I'll have all my paperwork to show you the difference. So USAA, I'm not a veteran, unfortunately. So I'm out of the loop there. Yes, I am, Swan. You are correct. All right, Kevin, you're out of here to go watch the football game, I'm sure. So thanks for joining us tonight. Thank you for sending me the pictures of Noah and Gio and yourself. And it was nice sharing those photos with everybody. We're fighting with Verizon right now. No one there knows what they're doing. Tell me about it. So you missed my whole spiel about how Verizon is screwing me over because I can't get my phone. I can't get them to give me a new phone, and they've got me with Assurian, who I told them, I don't pay Assurian, you pay Assurian, I pay you for insurance on my phone, so you all need to make it real. And no, they won't give me a new phone. And I showed everybody what they're telling me. This is day 4 or day 5. My replacement's on back order. And they won't give me and so I've got to suffer because they don't have any product to send me. I've got to suffer after I've been paying all these years? No, I don't think so. It's ridiculous. Yeah, you're right, Mindy, and that should be a lesson for me. I should just take all my insurance, all my escrow out of there. And I don't know if I can. I don't know if they insist on it, but you're right. You are absolutely right. And let that be a lesson to me and everybody else. Don't escrow your homeowner's insurance and your taxes. All right, David. So I don't have a dog in the fight. I had FSU. That's my team. That's where my girl goes, my daughter. And that's all I'll say about that. I don't know what Verizon, FIOS, is. That might be the home Wi-Fi product or whatever. So anyways, All right, y'all. Again, hopefully I'll see everybody here next week, next Monday, 6 o'clock. Yes, I know, it's only a week, and I used to do these twice a month. And again, at the start of this live stream, I told everybody I'm going to go ahead and start doing these every Monday night. So come with your questions, really good questions about mortgages, about solar panels, and all that stuff. So, like I said, fiber optic, internet, and cable. Oh, gotcha. Mark, thank you very much for joining us this evening. It was a pleasure. I thank you for joining us. Let's see. So, Robert, yep, this is Tico. Oh, hey, Tico. Thanks for joining. Would you send Robert to bed? Get him a good night's sleep. But thanks, Tico. Appreciate you kind of filling in for Mr. Robert Dockery. Pleasure. There you go, Bill. Better yet, don't have a mortgage. Well, you know, I can go into that, but we don't have enough time. Maybe next week. Anyways, all right, y'all. We're going to go ahead and wind it down tonight. Everybody go out and watch a football game. I want to thank you so much for joining in this evening. It was a pleasure, and we'll see you next week. Be here or be square, right? Thanks so much.